things happening. Big things happening. In this edition of Big Things Happening, we head to the Arthur Chung Conference Center on the east coast of Demerara, where Vice President Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo hosted a public day where he interacted with members of the public and addressed personal and community-based issues. Over 1,000 persons turned up throughout the day to have their concerns resolved. Ministers and representatives from NIS, GRA, GWI, and other state agencies were present, and persons were organized into groups based on their needs. The Vice President then facilitated direct discussions between these groups and the relevant ministers and state agencies. He also held one-on-one meetings with members of the public, and Big Things Happening caught up with Milton.
One key issue that I'm here to raise with the Vice President is the fact of scholarship and the time period that is given to students who acquire scholarship via the Ministry of Public Service. Most time they're tied to a 3-year scholarship, and now that persons who are doing the gold scholarship only would have to serve an average of 3 months, while other persons who have the government scholarship have to serve 3 years. I would really like for it to be looked into and for something to be done. So today I engage the Vice President on my issue where both of my wife and I are tied to the government, myself for 3 years and my wife for 5 years through our scholarship that we would have received by the ministry, the Public Service Ministry. I engaged the Vice President on the matter, and he would have freed both my wife and I so we can travel as freely as we would like to seek medical attention for our son. So we no longer have to lodge $1 million. We no longer have to lodge a transport, going around the place begging somebody for a transport to lodge. This is going to do so much for me and my wife because my son suffers from eczema. And it doesn't tell you when it's going to flare up. And this, at this point in time, this can only bring tears to my eyes to see that we have the freedom to travel as freely as we would like to get medical attention for our son.
My name is Don Gomes. I'm the optometrist from 71 Brickdam, 643-5393. I hope you got the number, 643-5393. And a self-spectacle. But I've done a program for Mr. Jagdeo a little while ago. In 2012, I think it was. No, hold on. Archives. In 2004, that's 20 years ago, Lord of mercy. 20 years ago, my reason for coming and see the Vice President, Mr. Bharrat Jagdeo, is because number one is my friend and I see for a long time. Number two, I want to congratulate him for the fantastic job that he has done so far. And number three, I brought a document for him to have his signature on it. I don't want nothing from him now, but he could put to the Minister of Forget the Little Garage. 20 years ago, I did a program for the then President, Bharrat Jagdeo, for a special group of women in Mabaruma when he was doing some work with them. I prepared 83 pairs of glasses for the women's group who were making clothes and stuff for the community, a community project. At that point in time, they did not have electricity, they did not have water, they did not have the spectacles, they had a lot of stuff. But 20 years later, go back and see what they have done. It's like night and day, it's really, really outstanding. That impresses me a lot because I know he promised them and he come true with the promise, right? With me, I'm just an old boy now. I'm just retired, but I've dedicated my time so that I can go into the interior locations and do the schools. I bought a special computer that does eye tests. I could do 300 students in one day.
So you get through the event?
Absolutely, that's how it works. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit of you and a me. It's cooperation.
So you're doing it free for now?
Pro bono. Pro bono, but by law say pro bono, they mean free, right? And then I can go and beg this minister for land.
My name is Baby Simon.
And why are you here?
I am here because my help. I'm here for
City Vice President for some assistance.
assistance, right?
I'm her granddaughter-in-law. I came with her because she's seeking help since like a week ago. We contacted some people concerned, so they tell us to come here. And she's a pensioner. She had 2 places and she gave it one to her daughter. And ever since they show her. So she had nowhere else to go, and she have a land in Sophia where she's seeking help to build at least a small 1-bedroom house because it's she alone presently. So that is what we're here for.
Yes.
Seeking little help for her.
My name is Stacy Burgos. I'm 32 years old. I have 3 children, and I come to seek the Vice President for help. For looking forward for he give me a land. Thank you. When I get the land going to do something good for me and my 3 children.
You ever applied for that?
Yes, I applied 2013. Thank you. When time comes, I'm going to get up my speaker.
Yes. Thank you. Some citizens even brought their products to the meeting.
I'm here for my daughter. She's 8 years old and she's starting up a small business, and I'm here to get a grant so I can assist her in her green seasoning business and growing our own seasoning and creating her to be a young entrepreneur from a small age. She's very passionate about it, and I'm very thankful if I can get some help today for her to continue her business. Thank you.
She started.
Yes, she already started it, and we need like a place to start setting up the stuff and getting her into the business to register to be established. She already started. We went to the WIN program with it, and we had a little great turnout. So she's encouraged by that, and I'm here to see if I can get further assistance for her to continue to do that.
I think VP's a person.
Yes, yes, I hope, because she's 8, she has a passion for it. She grows her own seasoning. The only thing we buy is the onion and the garlic. Everything is from her garden. The pepper, the shallot, the seasoning, everything is from the garden, fresh, organic. Okay, the business is Ashiana's Green Seasoning. That's my daughter.
My name is John Luke from Luke's Manufacturing, and local producer in this country. And we're preparing for start exporting. And one of the coffee wine and the cassava seasoning, where we are the first in the Caribbean who have been producing coffee wine. And now the whole entire world is ready for a coffee wine. So we're here again today to see the rise, to get things done, to let you give us the support of our country to get things.
Yes, I'm just here to push Shopify business online, and we're here with Mr. Luke, a local manufacturer, as he deal with all different types of cassava seasoning and different kind of wines and so, and we're here to push him online.
Hi, my name is Tamesia Williams. I'm 23 years old. I've been doing crochet for over a year now, and I'm pretty good, as you can see. I've been doing a lot, but my business hasn't fully branched off, and I would just like to get some support, some extra support in taking it farther, like doing shipping out to other places and so forth.
Okay, then, so these are pieces that you did yourself?
Yes, this is one of my pieces, also this, and I have like a few more.
Many citizens traveled from other regions and were happy to get satisfaction, as we say here in Guyana.
Actually, my concerns were about documenting the small businesses in the interior, where I am is Cameron Upper. Yeah, so it takes maybe about 3 months for us to get out all the documents that is required to do the business permission, which is NIS, GRE, you name it. So at the end of those 3 months, we have to wait an additional 3 months for it to be processed, which I was seeking if we can do it in a shorter time. I'm satisfied with the response. Yeah, but I'm still waiting on, some calls to be done and they will get back to me.
But things are in motion right now.
Yes. I'm a small business owner. I'm also a minor.
My name is Owen D'Souza. I'm from region number 10. I'm the chairman for FEDS, Future Economic Development Strategy. It's a co-op and we are a legal entity, and I'm here this morning to reach the vice chairman to discuss some issues that we have with the co-op and hope that we will get a good way forward because our government is so cooperative and we are part of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana.
You travel far away.
Yes.
You think you could get it solved with the vice president?
Well, I know the vice president. It's a reasonable guy, and he doesn't know what issue around the country, but we have to let him know the challenge that we're facing because it's a benefit for our people.
Well, I was a soldier before, and that's how I meet a girl at Kuku, my grandmother, and that's how I get a piece of land up there and I started to plant Edo. And Edo will be real successful in it until the elected. The only thing that you're getting some difficulty and some drop back, but business is like that. You gain today, you lose tomorrow. You just have to be strong. And with the great help from the government, we going slowly but sure. I'm the vice chairman for the farmers group in Kukuru, and I come here to highlight the people in authority about what we're going through in Kukuru and how we could get a way forward and work along with the government, what they offer, and what we can do from what we cannot do.
I'm Cyril Robert from Essequibo Dartmouth, and I was telling Minister Bharrat that the issues that are raised here with the ministers and others, it was addressed, you can say, immediately, and I appreciate that.
I'm Michael David Curtin, Vice President of Guyana Hemp Industries. Over the last years, I've been pushing for the legalization of industrial hemp, and thanks to the Finale-led government, it is now legal. The reason for my meeting here today is to once again meet with the Vice President to hear what is his up-to-date, get an up-to-date view of what is the position of the industry. As you know, hemp is the answer for Guyana this time. You can get 25,000 different products in hemp. We can provide thousands of new jobs, create new industries, help to build the economy, and in the long run, help to alleviate poverty.
It was a full day of interactions and problem solving, and the initiative was widely praised as a pivotal move towards more responsive governance, providing people with the opportunity to interact directly with government representatives to address long-standing issues.
My name is Rhonda Jones. I'm here basically concerning the road lights of my area. It's like on more than one occasion I've applied. Up to now, no avail. So here I am this morning to see if anything can go forward for us. I'm from North Rhineville, 3093 North Rhineville, Well Road. The robbery is getting hilarious, so we would like to have some road lights for security reasons and basically to a lot of single parents in my community and also the elderly. So I hope this would go far away in helping us, because I would be able to, let him know exactly what it is that we need help for. And I know he's a man. When he say it will happen, it will. So yes, there's a manty word,
All right then, have a good day, right?
You too, thank you.
So much.
I'm here in connection of a house lot, which I applied since 2012. I must say that I'm happy and pleased that same has been looked into. The minister has ordered the staff to have same dealt with, and I'm pleased with such, and I'm happy for this outreach, and the government is doing a great job, and they keep up the good work.
So I came here today to the outreach, speak to the agriculture minister, get direct access to him. So that was very good, and this initiative on behalf of the government, we must commend the government for doing this, and lay some concern that I have within the area, the setting of the trench and the canals and so, and he gave me a positive vibe that it will be done. So I'm very pleased with this, I'm just looking forward to working along with the minister, and thanks to the government.
Good that you come here knowing that you could get your stuff looked after because you care about your community.
Yeah, because it's a child and we know we're in the rainy season right now. So the people in the community will be very happy and appreciative of this.
I'm from the Sophia community. I came to the outreach program that the government has today to share my concern. I'm a bit concerned about the blocks building project that you guys have. We were to share our concern with our leaders in our community, and we was advised to come across. So far, so good, and we want to thank the government for what they're doing so far.
I'm from East Coast, Kalinjin. My name is Bharrat Jagdeo, and I'm so happy that they tell me they're going to come this afternoon to measure the place. I'm waiting 35 years now, and like I cannot wait anymore. I come here today, I feel so happy that I get you and I said I could come and measure this land today, this afternoon. I'm looking forward for them. So far, I'm so happy. I'm happy and happy. I'm not again. I don't know what to say until this afternoon when I come.
Before we left, we spoke with a few officials present.
My name is Holly Greaves, and I am the General Manager of NIS. And we are here at the Vice President's outreach at the invitation of the Vice President. And the NIS is offering full service today. We are issuing contribution records, giving out contribution cards, and anybody who have problems with their NIS pension or any short-term benefit, we are here to provide the information. We're also registering persons for self-employed, and we're also issuing compliance certificates today for persons who so desire to have it.
Because as you realize, the turnout is very overwhelming. People are here from as far as Bobby's, from Linden, from Essequibo, Region 3, a number of different areas across the country, trying to get their issues resolved. So this is basically the government coming to the people, or bringing government to the people, to the population. And I think there's a very good approach. This is the approach that we've been taking since we got back into government in August 2020. We've been taking this approach of going out and meeting the people. And from the response that we've been getting, it is a welcome idea. It is a welcome forum for Guyanese to deal with their issues that are affecting them on a day-to-day basis, and also at a personal level, because what we would have found this morning is that there are a lot of people with personal issues wanting to speak to the Vice President directly. And I think many of them, if not all, would have had their issues resolved almost on the spot, or refer to different sectors or agencies or ministries to deal with their issues.
That we live in a country now where we have a government that is totally accessible. From the highest level, Vice President is here himself. He has been working all day as well. Myself, Ministry of Housing, 𝐶HPA, 𝐺WI, and many other sectors are here to give our support to him and anybody with any issues and that they feel they need to see an official. We're here today all day. We're not going to leave here until every single matter is addressed definitively here today. And from the looks of outside, and I'm sure you've seen,
It's all day.
it's all day. A lot of people are here, but it's going really well so far, and we're happy to be of service.
Here in the Dome, myself and my colleague, Minister Indar, and my permanent secretary, and a number of my senior staff have been able to engage with persons who are contractors, who want to be contractors, persons who are bidding but not successful in their bidding. And coming out from this, one of the things we'll be doing is very shortly we'll be conducting a training for persons who would like to be advised in the procurement process, how to prepare a successful bid. Because what happens, a lot of people say they bid, but what they do, 50, 30 people running to the same engineer who's preparing documents, everybody's only one person could win. They of themselves must be able to confidentially understand the dynamics, get advice, but they must be able to price their own work. Because if you got 30 people, one man is preparing their bidding document, and many of them have said that to us. We know who the people who prepare the bidding documents. They pay them $50,000 to prepare the document, hoping that they will win, but the same man is preparing for 30 other people. So there's only one person could win, and he got put prices every one of those. So it's a zero-sum game if you're playing that. So before we would have done the similar training at Buxton, we would have done it in Linden, we would have done it at the ministry. And I guess what we're going to do now is on a wider scale, engage some more to help people when they're going into the competitive business bidding process, especially for projects that are highly competitive, that they understand the dynamics themselves, that they be able to have all the boxes properly checked, and they're not eliminated because of failure to get things in order.
Guyanese are encouraged to attend public meetings, and like one attendee said, it no matter what some people say, this government working for the citizens of Guyana, and you are welcome to be at such meetings.
I would just like to thank the government because they did a lot of work in Alexander Village, and it helps the residents. So I'm just here to give a thank to the government, and if there is any concern, I'm here to raise it on behalf of my community.
My name is Andrea, and I had to renew my business compliance, and I went up to NIS, and the process was very simple, smooth, and yes, I did have my issue resolved just like that. Simple and nice. I think it's a really great initiative for persons get the option or the opportunity to come and state what the issue is and get a listening ear out so they can say what they have an issue and have it resolved.
And I must say things like this must continue to happen so that others can benefit also. Yeah.
Until next time, so long.
This one's for them haters,